You foresee Bitcoin going down to 10K?
Yes.
Yeah. Ethereum is going to be something that outperforms Bitcoin, at least for a little while.
For sure.
The speaker predicts that Bitcoin may drop down to 10K and could potentially go deeper. However, historically, such dips have been opportunities for investment as the price eventually rises. The speaker advocates for dollar cost averaging or stock cost averaging as a strategy to take advantage of such dips. He highlights the benefits of delayed gratification and staking in Hex, which promote an investor mindset instead of a gambler mindset. Unlike Bitcoin and Ethereum, Hex has fewer users but a more stable and predictable price due to its immutable contract. The speaker also believes that Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin in the long run, as it has already done after the COVID dip, which brought Ethereum down to 88 and Bitcoin down to 3,800. Ethereum rose to 5,000, while Bitcoin only went up to 69K, showing that Ethereum outperforms Bitcoin by 3 to 1. Overall, the speaker emphasizes the importance of having a long-term investment mindset and choosing investments based on their fundamentals and market fit.
You foresee Bitcoin going down to 10K?
Yes. Yeah. And it could go deeper. Here's why it could go deeper. Historically, we only do 85% drops. Okay. When I bought Bitcoin, it was $30. It went down to $2. My introduction to Bitcoin was a 93% drop.
Oh.
And you know what?
Ouch.
That's fine. I wish I had bought more at 2. I really do. Because it's 25K today.
Yeah.
2 to 25,000 is a 12,000x. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Hex did better. Well, actually, Hex didn't do better. With staking, it did better. But we only did a 10,000x so far. We're only 1,000 days old. Yeah. Bitcoin's a lot older. Mm-hmm. So if another thing that I could teach you generally is if you have something with product market fit and it dips a lot, consider dollar cost averaging. That's his name, dollar cost. Because it if you can 10x your stack for just doubling the money you put in, which is what you get on a 90% dip, that's pretty nice, man. And if something's got product market fit and the fundamentals are there, you're on-ramping new users, you're getting more adoption, you're adding a little bit more features, the fiat on-ramps are coming, it's getting better. There's only 100,000 hex stakers, man. Yep. While everything else in the world's failing, we only got 100,000 hex stakers. I'm telling you, man, I believe that number will go up, and I see it going up. 100, 200 people every day. I think it's like maybe 180 people a day or something. He might know better.
Yeah, I know all of the statistics. I don't want to derail too far. One thing I do want to say about, again, my longer game has been real estate in the past. Mm-hmm. And part of that is the fact that it's relatively illiquid. It takes a couple months maybe to close on selling a house, right? Or to buying a house. You have an entrance and an exit time where you can consider, is this a good opportunity for me as an investor or not? Now, Richard does highlight, and he makes this point that when Bitcoin was a penny, let's just say it was a penny, and it went to its all-time high of $69,000. Mm-hmm. That's 6.9 million times your money. 6.9 million times your money.
Damn. Good point.
Right? That's the truth. Now, how many people bought it a penny and then held it to 69,000? Almost no one. Yeah. Almost no one. The people that get it out of Mt. Gox, if this money comes back to their hands, it's suddenly found money to them, and they're suddenly sudden wealth syndrome, right? Yeah. Suddenly they're going to spend the money.
It's been like 10 years.
Now, the difference about Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these other things that are really liquid that can be traded in and out of marketplaces, DEXs, centralized exchanges, Coinbase, or whatever, is you get that impulse. FOMO, I need to buy. FUD, I need to sell. Something told me China's going to ban it. Something told me President Trump doesn't like it. Whatever it is, moves their emotion. Mm-hmm. Now, with Hex, what's interesting is we really promote staking. We promote the idea of delayed gratification. We promote the fact that the contract itself is immutable. It can't be changed. Richard can't change it. Yeah. We can't change it. But what does that do? It actually gives you time in your brain to say, do I need to access this capital because I got a family emergency and I actually need to break the contract? Well, there's a penalty phase to that, right? There's a part of a penalty. Just like if you said, today I have to sell my house cash today, you're not going to get the market price. You're going to get a discount price because it's a today fire sale. Same thing with Hex in some ways. So we actually all of us promote, here, stake out a ladder. Yep. Look at where you are in life. What are your actual goals? You want to put your kid through college? You want to have a nice house?
Yeah, ladder is just basically like 1 year stake, 2 year stake, 3 year stake,
CD
4
ladder.
stake.
CD
comes
ladder.
Out over time. Yeah.
Right.
It's like a CD ladder.
But what I love about it is it actually gives you an investor mindset, not a gambler mindset. A lot of crypto is gambling.
Yes,
fucking gambling.
very true.
That's
speculation.
Very true.
Yep.
Yes.
Very true.
Bring everybody out. Yeah, I was going to say, do you think after this dip, like that is As far as Ethereum and Bitcoin are concerned, do you think Ethereum is going to be something that outperforms Bitcoin at least for a little while?
For sure. I think Bitcoin will always be outperformed by Ethereum and almost everything else that has product market fit. You can't find less gains in crypto. It took 5 years to get from, I mean, I guess you could really search. I could list you some coins that are even worse, but it's pretty bad. So it took Bitcoin 5 years to go from a 20K all-time high to a 69K all-time high, which is just a 3.5x. It's trash. A 3.5x when Hex went up thousands of X. And if you talk about from the COVID dip, the COVID dip brought Ethereum down to 88 and it brought Bitcoin down to 3,800. And then Bitcoin went up to 69K from 38, roughly a 20x. And then Ethereum went from 88 to 5,000, which is like, 55x. And so do you want, it basically outperforms Bitcoin 3-1 from the COVID dip. And so why would you do you want more gains or less gains? And then Hex is up versus all those. I think we're up 70x versus Ethereum and 250x versus Bitcoin.
And I asked you this already, but I'm going to do it anyways publicly here. Like, you don't have a date for Pulse Chain just yet.
Nobody knows when Pulse Chain comes out because the devs themselves don't know when Pulse Chain comes out, and they're the ones writing it. So it's like asking a writer when a book will be done.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck with that. It's impossible to predict when software will be complete. You're just fooling yourself. You don't know. It's not. You're doing something that's never been done before. It's hard.
Right.
It's crazy.
I mean, weren't the Bitcoiners the people that were coming after you because you wanted to do upgrades to Ethereum? I mean, to Bitcoin in terms of bigger blocks?
Yes. I mean, a larger block size was on the roadmap, and then they lied and just took it off. And now you just have smaller blocks and higher fees and lower throughput. And, everyone that's been in Bitcoin long enough leaves. Satoshi left. I left. Rajiver left. Gavin Anderson left. Trace Meyer left. Eventually you leave it because it left you. It sucks. I'm in this for mad gains. I'm in this for features. I'm in this for progress. And Bitcoin doesn't offer those things. Not to mention, Mt. Gox has 140,000 coins, which, by the way, is something like $4 billion. Let's do the math real quick. 140,000. This laptop I'm on sucks. Times, let's say it's 23,000, even though I haven't looked. That's $3 billion. So Mt. Gox is going to release $3 billion of Bitcoin. And then there's another $1.5 billion sitting in the Bitfinex hackers wallet that the United States Department of Justice seized. And then there's maybe another $1 billion, but I'm guessing on that one. And Ross Ulbricht's Silk Road seized stuff. There might be $3 billion there. I'm not sure. Well, guess what? There's no hacks in any of those wallets. The hackers didn't get any hacks when they hacked Bitfinex. When the DOJ busted the Finex hackers, they didn't get any hacks. When they took over the Silk Road guy, they didn't get any hacks. And so, the demographic breakdown of non-scumbag people and hacks is higher. We have more non-scumbags. We have less vulture capitalists. The Hex community is amazing.